So what do I use to make all this happen? Well, I'm gonna show you. Let's take you behind the scenes. Oh, and if you think this is like a professional setup we got going on here, boy, oh boy, are you in for a surprise, because it is way more janky than you would expect. Let's start with my camera. I shoot on a Canon SL2, and I like it a lot because it was relatively cheap, and it's light, it's compact, it's really portable, and it's a whole lot better than the what I started with, which was, well, that was nothing. My girlfriend was so nice and kind and wonderful and loving, and she's got a Fujifilm XT-10, and she actually let me borrow it when I started this channel, when I started making videos. The only downside to that camera is it does not have manual exposure, and it doesn't have a flip out screen. So if you want some comedic relief from a lot of stress in life, go watch my first videos. Even when I got this SL2, I still didn't really know how to use it or what I was doing, so I was red in my first couple of videos because I ended up using an image preset, which don't use an image preset. I was underexposed in other videos or other shots, or I would go out somewhere, I would go out in public to go and shoot, and I would be out of focus, but I wouldn't realize I was out of focus until I got home and I'm sitting there reviewing my footage like, awesome. It's got an APS-C sensor, and I actually bought it for one reason. I bought an APS-C censored camera for one reason. Because it's small and it's light. And I was always under the impression that full frame cameras were just big and bulky and heavy, and if you wanted to try and vlog with one, it's like, no, good luck, man, you're gonna ruin your shoulders. No, that's not the case at all. What happened? Like 3 days ago, I was looking at cameras on Amazon and I'm like, wait, that thing is a full frame camera? That thing, it's so small and light. It's still way out of my price range, but it's so small. Like, I like that camera. I really want it. So I don't know, maybe I'll upgrade in the future. Hey, SD, tell them what kind of lens you use. Okay. I shoot with a Canon 24mm 2.8, and that's it. That's the only lens that I have. I had like 5 lenses total. I had a Canon wide-angle lens, I had a nifty 50, I had the kit lens, I had a telephoto lens, and now I've got one. All of them, every single one of them got stolen. All the ND filters that went with them, all of the lens covers, all my SD cards, my shotgun mic, everything. Everything in my camera bag, poof. I went to a local park one day to go shoot outside, and I had everything in my camera bag within my sight sitting right there, and I was an idiot. I forgot it. I got in my car, I drove home, a couple hours passed, I'm sitting here like, all right, so I'm gonna go edit some videos. Okay, well, I gotta grab my camera bag because my SD card is oh my gosh. And this was well into the existence of this channel, and I was so mad. I was so mad that I was this close to quitting. I didn't want to do this anymore. I just wanted to say, forget it, I quit. No, we're done. But on the other hand, I knew that I had to keep going because I did not have a plan B, because I knew that having a plan B would take away from plan A. So I just kept going with that one lens that I had, which is not super versatile at all. I mean, there's some people that comment all the time where they're like, hey man, could you just make your tailoring videos like a little bit better? If you could actually show us what it is that you're doing, if you could illustrate your points visually instead of trying to describe it. And I'm like, yo, I would if I could, trust me, I know, but this lens, it's not capable of doing what it is that I want it to do. It's not very tactile sharp as far as zooming in on things. So even when it is that I get as close as I can, I'll zoom in, it's still kind of grainy, still kind of scratchy, and it's just, meh, it's okay, meh. My lights are softbox lights by ESDDI, and you know how everybody always makes these videos and they're like, I have this and this and this and this, and I love it. I actually don't like a lot of this equipment. These lights are really, really good examples of that. Now, I got these lights for a birthday gift, and I am so wonderfully thankful for that. And they worked really well for a really long time. They do what it is that I want to do. Light up my face. They're relatively inexpensive for what it is that you get out of it, but here's the thing that I do not like at all about these lights, and it's the fact that they're breaking. And they're breaking in a way where I have to leave them up all the time, and it's super inconvenient for everybody in my family because then you gotta like walk by these big softbox lights all awkwardly. Like, I'm just gonna go this way real quick here. But ultimately, to me, it comes down to just being able to break something down in a second and then be done with it. Oh, I want to film? Okay, poof, here's my lights up. I film just in front of a plain white wall. It's nothing crazy or out of the ordinary at all. And our dog walker, Shia, hi Virginia, and hi Jade, they watch this channel, and they came over for a dog walk one day, and I'm like, hey, come on, I want to show you what it is that I film with, where I film, and all that kind of stuff. And they were like, huh? It looks so professional and like legit when we see it on camera. Like, that's what it is. I'm like, yep, there's some, you know, holes in the wall. I don't use a tripod. I use an old light stand that I have with a Gorilla Pod attached to it. And I actually like it a lot. I like it more than I think that I would like a tripod. I mean, to me, it really kind of gives me the best of both worlds in terms of having A, a tripod, and B, something that's really small and portable so I can just kind of go, boop, all right, well, I'm gonna film handheld now. But at the same time, I kind of hate this Gorilla Pod now because I've used it for so long and bent it up so much that the legs just, they break, and that's awesome because it was like $100. Sweet. So Joby, if you're watching this and you want to send me another one, my address is. This is the most important part of the whole setup, and I will kind of cut corners and make things work where I need them to work, and if something isn't working, I'll just kind of let it slide. But this you can't actually cut corners on, and it's your audio. I mean, ask yourself this: how many times have you watched a video and their audio is all like, hey guys, welcome to my channel. I know that I spent $1,100 on my camera, but I didn't want to spend $14 on a lapel mic, so this is what you're forced to listen to. You're welcome. I use a lapel mic paired up with the Sony PX series, small little handheld voice recorder that I got at Best Buy like a year ago, something like that. You don't even need that. The lapel mic, yes. I used to actually just use an app on my phone that recorded my audio for me, and it was free. And a lot of people like to use shotgun mics. I like to use shotgun mics when I'm outdoors, but I love recording my audio separately because I'm not tethered to anything. I can move around wherever it is that I want on camera. I can be as close as I want, or I can be as far away as I want, and my voice sounds just, it's consistent, it stays the same, there's no big differences, so your ears will thank me. This over here, this is actually what I call my tailoring corner, because what I do is I will go to the store and I will buy something, and I toss it over here so that I can make a tailoring tutorial. And what I'll do is I'll toss it over here until I make a tailoring tutorial. So this shirt right here, we're gonna add some darts to it. Look at this. How much was this shirt? How much was this? $11.48. Yes, please! Or like these right here, these jeans, these are the ones that we hemmed before. I know everybody's all mad at me for not trying them on, I'm sorry. These are the other ones we did. And then we did those pants in another video. This is a t-shirt. I should probably clean all this stuff up. I think this is a bed sheet. And this is really funny. So this is from Dollar Shave Club, and it's been sitting over here for like 3 months. Now I've used Dollar Shave Club for like, I don't know, like 5 or 6 or 7 years, something like that. This is not sponsored. This is like my actual legit package that I get every single month. So this isn't a sponsored video. And what I was gonna do is, I'm in this package. Wait, what do you mean you're in this package, SD? Well, I will show you. What I wanted to do is I wanted to make this like, I wanted to open this up all cinematic on camera, like, hey, check this out, guys. I got featured in here, and it has not happened for like 3 months. So let's open it now. So this is what I mean. You know how they always send you this Mel magazine? This is the spring issue. Check this out. All right, where is it? Okay, so this is actually kind of funny and embarrassing. So I was supposed to be featured in here, and this box has been sitting over here for 3 months, and I am nowhere to be found in here. Nowhere at all. I could open that up forever ago. Are you kidding me right now? Really? Well, that being said, this is what we got going on over here. I should probably go hang this hanger up. And if I can make it work, you can make it work. That's all I got for you. SD out, deuces!